Live on Me and You Acres. Nice. Angie's just out starting the generator. It's been a long day outside. We were cleaning up the yard, getting everything ready for the inevitable sale of the house coming up on the 26th. Let's see here.
Yeah, we're not even in the coop. Are you live?
Yeah. I don't know how to click into this thing real quick.
So I just ran inside in my pajamas? You bum.
We have two people watching.
Hello.
Hey, Tin Man, how you doing, buddy? How's work been?
Heck again.
Oh, it's been kind of hectic around here. We've been trying to get everything ready for cleaning the house up and getting it ready for the sale of the place.
Mm-hmm. Can you move over a little bit?
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hello, CJM.
It's been okay, I guess. How's life been for you? Hey, Austin. Well,
Sunburns.
yeah.
I'm going to get rid of
It's
these.
been,
How do you get... Can you or not?
I like this.
Okay. None.
all
Well,
chat?
yeah, because
Okay.
I'll do chat here.
So it's been quiet out here. We've been trying to get everything cleaned up and looking good. I still have some projects on the go for the week. I still got to call big guy back. I've been meaning to, and I just keep getting busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need to see the chat.
I know.
Okay.
I'm hurrying.
Hurry
Hello
faster.
to the 4 people that are here. Relax. Calm down.
Oosa.
You see, I got some sun today.
Yes.
We both did. Well, you don't show, but I'm quite burnt.
Oh.
Can't see your comments just yet. I'm loading up.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
there's
pretty nice out, and the yard looks really good. I think we still need to do some work on the garden and a few other things, but it's work in progress, definitely. Welcome to Monday Night Live. I haven't got much energy tonight.
No. We if you go back to some of our older I'm trying to fix this and do that. If you go back to some of our older videos, in the very beginning, you'll see that our entire view at our kitchen window is raspberry canes, and so we had cleared a couple areas for gardens, but that was all we could get to. And this year, or today, we did so much, and we're so exhausted.
I have so many raspberry slivers.
The slivers are insane. Like, there's no 5 hives going, or 5
hives.
That's how tired I am. 5 hives. There is no 5 hives going on here.
Yep.
Look at how blurry we are.
I know. You know what? I'm sorry about the internet. Hopefully Elon Musk comes through. I'm super excited for that.
So I can only see comments from this comment on. So CJM says, "Welcome to Monday Night Live, Mike." They want to hear it.
Okay, once.
Once. No, just once tonight?
I
what
got
if
once.
Somebody new comes?
They get the muffled down version. Go ahead.
Okay.
Welcome to Monday Night Live!
He doesn't realize how loud he is.
I don't care.
Ooh. Our fridge just turned on.
That's what happens when you get the dollar store light bulb.
Tin Man said it's been okay. How's life? I guess you already saw
Yeah.
that. Are we extremely blurry on your end, or just a little?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's probably pretty bad, but I think next week we should go and try at the park outside the library.
Yes.
And try that.
We were gonna try that today, but then we finished cleaning up, and then we finished watching or ended watching North Shores live because we like to go on and watch him before we come on. But I'm gonna get to some of the comments because there's a lot
Okay.
Uh, where were we? Austin Storm says, "Hello, Austin. Hey y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. Autumn should be home shortly." Whoop, whoop. CJM says, "I'm so sad. Why are you sad?"
Yeah.
Plowman's backyard. I shouldn't have put a mint in my mouth, but Plowman's backyard says, "Hey y'all. I'm just stopping by in for a moment to say hi. It's been a busy day. Same
Hello,
here."
hello.
And hello.
Yes.
MT Homestead says hi over from Robertson Belly Acres Live. Hello.
Hello, and welcome to Monday Night Live.
Monday Night Live.
The dumbed down version. Hot pudding.
Hi. Oh, Wilderstead is in the house. Hello, guys. How are you? How far? Wait, where are we? Okay. Amanda. Hello.
Hi, Amanda.
Also from Wilderstead.
Yes.
Hidden Blessings is here and says hello. Hello, Hidden Blessings.
And welcome.
CJM says I got to climb a tree this weekend and it was so much fun. I hope that's not why you're sad. I don't think it would be, but
Maybe it was because I dubbed down the version at first. I'm gonna go with that one. Why did you have to climb a tree? And where are we now?
we're down here. But
Okay.
7, you mean? What is that? That's from Plowman's.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
So I have no idea what the
Hi
7
from
means.
Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
Woohoo.
Well, hello and welcome.
I want to say this right. Is that
Yes.
Nadina? Nadina?
Nadina. I think so.
Hello and welcome. CJM says hello to other people. Marlene, I arrived just in time. Yes, you did.
As usual, blurry.
Yeah, I see that. I pulled up our image on the laptop because I wanted to do the live from the laptop because I find it to be a little less blurry and we can keep track of the comments on the phone. You can't really do that. And so Mike created the link already. And so we have to do it from the phone because we can't find a way to do it if he's already created the link from the phone on the laptop.
And vice versa. I'm fighting it one way or the other. It's just kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure next Monday we're gonna make a concerted effort.
Yes.
To get up there.
And I'm reading comments too. As usual, blurry. You're pretty pixelated on and off. The blurriness comes and goes. And then Wilderstead says, "No goat milk mustaches."
No goat milk mustaches. However, goat cereal is good.
Yes.
Uh,
And since because we didn't have any other milk. Since you ran out, or since you had that, we both know what you were like after your cereals 2 days in a row 2 days ago.
Yeah.
How were you today?
That's fine. I'm super happy.
No high fives. Careful. No, don't. Jules Small Gardening says hello. Hey folks. Hello.
Hello and welcome.
CJM says taking down a couple trees for my family members and my muscles are hurting. We feel you.
And that's why he said, I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We a lot of raspberry canes, a lot of we use the hatchet to take down some small trees like a few inches round. But there was quite a few of them. I was actually surprised at how many of the little trees. I thought it was all canes that we were taking down today.
Oh no, there was tons of trees. And
So
yeah.
Yes.
One thing I really wish we had invested in is a wood chipper. Because if I could have mulched all that and chipped all that, that would have been just so epic for the garden.
It does. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna go and find like a screenshot or something of
the old
cabin or
so
the old property when we
in.
first moved in. Yeah, and then do like a before and after because even I was looking out and it's not even done yet. And I was looking out and I was like, wow, we're gonna get it all done. We're gonna hustle. to get it
Mhm.
all done and ready to sell, and then we're not going to want to move. But the incentive to move is that we'll be able to afford some of the equipment that would have totally been helpful here,
Oh yeah.
right? So that's another thing we can just talk about real quick. What's happening in next week?
So on the 26th, the listing goes up.
Yep.
For the house.
It'll officially be for sale as of April 26th.
Yep. The house and the 3 acres, and yeah, it'll probably look spectacular, the best it's ever been.
Oh no, I see something that Thorhaven commented, and
What?
whoa. What's going on, guys? Hope all is well, and you didn't get too much snow.
We got a lot of sun.
Yeah?
No snow.
No
It was
snow.
gorgeous out.
Yes. It's calling for rain tomorrow and Wednesday, and I think my mom said Wednesday there's supposed to be snow.
Aww.
And I'm like, no, I'm gonna hold out the hope. Like right here, I got like it was like Florida up in here today.
Yeah, it was. You know, it was really nice.
And then Wilderstead said, I honestly never know if the connection problem is us or you. It could be both. No, it's us too.
Yeah, it's totally us.
Yeah.
And
so again, Elon.
Yeah.
Hurry, please.
Hurry.
I know that up at the library that's local to here, we can sit outside the library and access free Wi-Fi, and I know that they have high-speed internet.
Yes.
So we might try that next time. It's about a 10-15 minute drive away, so we might try that next time to see if it helps. Or alternatively, I mean, not that we can go anywhere really today or right now, but we have a lot of data on our phones, so we can go sit in a parking lot somewhere one day, or if we're out.
As long as we get signal.
Um,
there's lots of dead zones up here for phone signals, so.
Yes, we are one of them. Actually, since we've moved up, when we first moved up, oh my goodness.
There was nothing.
Nothing.
And now you can get signal like
Pretty
quite
much.
a few places around, just walking around the property.
So.
Which was really cool because when we were up front scouting it out, Angie has this program or app or something on her phone.
It was a website. I didn't get. Yeah.
Okay, so and they had like the satellite overlay with the property lines on it, so we were actually, scouting out the property, finding the property lines.
Yes, Hidden Blessings might know the website because they're the ones who told me about it. So, Thor also said mulched a ton of small trees and branches tonight, and it hurt. Apparently, everybody was outside today. That's okay. That's
hey, that is good. Everybody needs that these days.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Oh my goodness. Wilderstead had snow. Do you see this? I got a fly. Wilderstead had snow today. Like a lot, or?
Oh my gosh.
Not. Hopefully not a lot, and hopefully stuff that'll be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tin Man says I gotta head out for now.
Well, good luck on your streaming.
Streaming to do. You have a good night too.
Yeah, you have a great night. I'll talk to you later. I moved. It hitched.
And then MT Homestead said, so I'm new to your channel. Where generally are you located?
Ooh. So. The Canadian wilderness. How general is that?
No, we are in Ontario, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I'd say
Eastern.
About 3 hours northeast of Toronto.
3.5.
3.5.
3.5, 4, because where we lived was about 3.5, 4.
Yeah.
3.5, 4 east of Toronto.
On the Canadian Shield, like I think it's the beginning of it. It's gorgeous up here. It looks like Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. I always wanted to live in Colorado.
Snow, what is that? No, Wilderstead said, Prepstetter Bob and Mrs. B used to do all their live shows from McDonald's in Wisconsin.
Because of
all
the
the
upload
upload
speeds.
speeds. Yeah, I'm like when I look at us on the phone, we are completely clear. It's not until I look over.
Now that being said, if we were to go to McDonald's to do the Wi-Fi, it'd be an hour drive.
Whereas the library is like
10 minutes away.
10-15 minutes.
Like, it's been closed, but the Wi-Fi is still on, so we can go sit in the parking lot.
That's what we used to do when we first moved up here. We'd go sit and we'd go download any shows that we wanted on our phone from like Netflix. And then we ordered, because he used to watch, well, we both did, Game of Thrones.
Yep.
And so we'd go and we had to order Crave, and then we downloaded it at the library, and we had all our devices charging.
Yep.
We had like, I think 2 laptops that we downloaded, like 4 shows, because we had so much to do in the beginning that the only time we got to watch something was when we laid down to go to sleep. And so
and half the time it was either on the laptop if we downloaded stuff, or on VHS tapes on an old TV that the previous owners had left here, like the big box TV. It was pretty cool.
Yep. And then Smart Move Builder said, I guess for the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Amanda says it's mostly gone, but still below 0 temps. So like right now or during the day?
That's crazy, because I was outside in a t-shirt today, like
all
working all day, and sweating. Like
we were,
I mean, a couple times it got cloudy and it cooled off a little bit, but man.
Okay, you answer the comments for a second.
Thorhaven says, "Hey guys, I'll be back. All right, we'll see you in a few, buddy. MT Homestead. We're in Oklahoma and are supposed to drop below freezing tonight. Crazy weather this year. That is insane. Yeah, I mean, normally we have snow like 2-3 feet deep out here still, and like the snow's gone, gone. And like
what time is it now?
I don't know. My phone is what I'm using.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's 8:17.
8:17. It's 11 degrees right now.
Wow.
So double at 22 and at 30. So 50, 55, 52, 55.
Here, and then here.
It's okay.
And then, hit the settings button. Anyway, so we're out there looking at like what we're going to plant, when we're going to plant it, all this stuff too.
We do have -1 for the low tonight, though.
Jill Small Gardening. Dang, did you see what Hickory Croft started?
I did, and I am going to go over and join.
Yep.
And I just didn't. I was going to do it today, and we didn't get to it. So
I put her butt to work.
Well, come on now. Yeah.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. Well, he had to, because there's only so much he can do with his shoulder.
That's good. That's good.
Right. Yes. So, where are we? I don't know.
Hidden Blessings. The website is Ontario Topographical Maps.
Yes.
Nice.
It was really
okay,
cool.
so I'm gonna look
if
that
you
up.
have signal in the woods, you can actually check like boundary lines and elevations, and it was really cool. Yeah. So I was using that to tour where we want the new house, where the property lines were, and also we got to determine, we never did do it for whoever buys this house.
Yeah.
Well, so we got to maybe load that up tomorrow and go out. And,
yeah, I'm going to do that. But on the upswing, I was out clearing the property out near probably where the property line is. And my daughter called me, Autumn called, and I was video chatting with her.
Oh, we're by the garden, I know.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But I never did get to finish about what Hickory Croft started. So, MB Heritage on YouTube started. I don't have the websites in front of me, so I'm gonna have to look all of this stuff up, and I will find a link and I'll put it both in our community tab as well as our Facebook group. But they worldwide, I guess, have started a gardening community, and different people from your region can start groups. And so you can connect with different gardeners from across the world, but you can also connect with gardeners locally. And so Hickory Croft started the group for Eastern Ontario, And they have, I know on one of my last video, on the last video I watched of theirs, they had a link. So if at some point throughout this live, I will go and grab it so that you can join the group and connect with gardeners in your area. But I also like the aspect that you can connect with people across the world. Right?
Now, is it more of a guidance thing, so you can ask questions and they help you through?
From my understanding, you can be like somebody who is a person that wants to learn gardening, somebody that wants to teach somebody gardening, or maybe help them out with how to grow certain things. That's from my understanding. To be honest, I did watch the video that they had posted about it, and that's what I got from it. But I've been so busy that it's not been at the forefront of my day.
Yeah.
So, because we have a week until the house sells, and let me tell you, or till the house goes on the market, and let me tell you, we have a lot to do.
Yeah.
A lot.
And videos to make.
Yeah, we still have to make tomorrow's video, but we're doing something with behind, I think tomorrow. Are we doing that tomorrow?
I'm going to try.
Okay, so behind the stove, we're doing something tomorrow. Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin. Hello, how are you tonight?
Hello and welcome.
Yes.
To the Wusa version of Monday Night Live.
The nice, calm, mellow Monday Night Live. Welcome. Wilder says, hi, tomorrow here is -1. What is so our high tomorrow is 3.
-8 overnight.
Wow. And -5 overnight for us.
Wow.
Firefly Farm says, my feet are freezing here in New York. CJM, Saturday, I couldn't believe it was spitting and then it was sunny all at once. Yep.
Yeah, it was on and off. And I kept trying to go outside and work. And it's sure enough, every time I went outside, I'd be outside for 10 minutes and it would start like pouring on me. And so I'd come inside, try to dry off, warm up a little bit, and the sun would come out and it'd clear right up.
Sun will come out
It's
tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Empty Homestead says it's in the mid-70s right now. Oh, I wish. So I'm hoping they're wrong. Me too.
That's the one thing we talked about. We wish we could pick this place up and move it like south.
And everybody else around it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about like the homesteading and community in general.
Especially,
it's just amazing.
Yeah. Yes. It we couldn't have made it without the people up here, so
There's no way.
mm-mm.
No way.
So there's some comments of people talking to one another. I'm already on and it's amazing. So what, did you start a group or did you, Jeremy, did you start a group or did you join a group? If you started a group or joined a group and you want to promote it, go ahead and put it in the comments. Hello from the Montreal area. Hello, we're not too far from Montreal actually.
And neither one of us have ever been.
I was when I was little.
Oh, really?
I did, because that's where at one time when I was young, my Nana lived.
Okay.
And then I think she moved to Toronto. So hello. Where were we? Rolling Stoke. Okay, North Shore. Hello. No. That's North. Okay, North Shore. My eyes were
Evening all. Thanks for joining in my live stream earlier.
Oh, we always come before. Even if we're not commenting, we play you up until we have to worry about putting our stuff on live.
Now, I was hoping to be a little more active in your live today, but I was still trying to clean up from the day's work. So it was great to hear you though.
All right, so then I saw that Jules gardening.
Yeah.
Small gardening. Can you post a page? I just made you a moderator so that you could post. But yes, go ahead and post your page for it as well.
All right.
Let's see. I'm supposed to be getting 5 centimeters of snow on Wednesday.
That's crazy.
I know. But you know what? Our Wednesday here is 1 degree with Oh no, it's calling for snow.
Is it really?
There's a 57% chance of snow.
Take that back.
I know. I didn't know this, and I don't know if it's true, but I heard this, and it makes sense either way. So when it says that there is a 57% chance of snow or rain or whatever, it's 100% going to rain, but only 57% of your area is going to see that rain. And I heard that, and
that makes more sense too. Because like, how could you just predict that everybody in that area is going to
I just
rain?
always thought it was like, oh, by the way, it's 57% chance it's going to rain in your area. No, it's 57. It's 100% going to rain or snow that day.
There's only a 57% chance that you might see it.
I learned that, well, if it's true, and I was just like, mind was blown. Mind equals blown. Okay, so North Shore says, oh, that was to Jules. I don't know. Okay, so MT says, think I'm going to hop off here, but nice to meet you both, and I'll be going to check out your videos later. Well, thank you very much for stopping in and for checking your videos out later. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Just north of Montreal. So actually, I gotta check where we are.
Marlene says it's not that crazy. We're still in April. I guess so.
Yeah, because I remember before we moved up here, we had connected with the neighbors, and I checked out their Instagram group, and they had posted 2 years prior that there was a huge blizzard here on like April 17th.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like last year, winter just never wanted to let go, and this year I thought summer was here, 2 months early. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna look something up if you can take care of the comments.
Let's see. Just north of Montreal, Crucida's Garden. Excellent.
Well, that's what I'm going to check. I'm going to see how far we are from Montreal.
Amanda Fractures. Are there leaves starting on your raspberries? We do. It's crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but those are what we're pulling out. So
there are so many raspberries up here.
Yeah, the grapes, they haven't started any buds or anything. The blueberries have, the blackberries have, the raspberries have.
We need to go down and check the
trees.
The trees.
Yes.
I want to see if they've blossomed, because if there's any blossoms, then Wednesday could kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
Okay, so, well...
Not my page, the page for the cooperative. YouGrowFood.com.
Yeah, yougrowfood.com.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for posting that.
That's where you can go and find groups in your area. That's the worldwide, I guess, website, and then you can find groups for your area.
Okay.
So that's where I'm gonna go, and I'll find this out as well. Hickorycroft. I had brain fart there. Hickorycroft posted a link, so I will go grab that link and I'll put it in here as well. So that anybody that's in Eastern Ontario can join. And Eastern Ontario would be from Cobourg to all the way to Renfrew and then to the Quebec border.
That's a pretty big area.
Yes. So Montreal is about 3.5 hours from us. So it's not too bad. I know we are much closer to Quebec because we're only about an hour and a half from Pembroke, and there's a Quebec border there.
Yeah.
So.
Wilderstead said, go by the radar for precipitation. Temp forecasts are usually pretty accurate with the weather apps, but precipitation not so much. Learning to read the west to east radar models is best. Well, that's going to be another thing to learn.
That's okay. That's my, weather, storms.
Okay, that can be your thing.
That is my thing.
Excellent.
That is my thing. Go ahead. You
know small gardening. Anybody email me or MB Heritage Farms if you have any questions. All grassroots oriented. Excellent.
Nice.
I'm glad that something like that's actually starting. Yeah. It's more of a a community here than I think anything that I've ever been into.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Everybody, when everybody's got each other's back, I find. For the
Yes.
most part, there's always going to be something, but for the most part, yeah, I find that big time with the homesteading community in person and in YouTube.
I think the closest thing I've ever felt to it is when I was in the service.
Yes.
Because I mean,
I could see that.
and this is the best analogy. I would go to the gym, and there'd be this muscle-bound guy who's like benching 400 pounds or something, and I'd go up to a machine and I'd start to do a few reps or something. I'd look at him. Am I doing this right? And instead of like being intimidated or like look at you and go, oh, look at this skinny guy, you can't keep up with my muscles. It was just like, yeah, this is what you do, buddy. And you get in there, and I just, oh man, it's the best feeling in the world because
you were so tiny back then.
But I was ripped.
But you were so tiny.
I get it. I know. I was like 120 pounds soaking wet.
No, you were less than that.
No, I wasn't. I was 120 pounds, but I was slim and trim.
Okay.
Now I'm chubby and slow.
It's because we're also in our 40s.
Let's see. Chrissy does gardening and stuff. It felt like the winter started late. Yeah, it did. It felt like the snow didn't come until after New Year's.
Yeah, I was just showing you video.
Yeah.
Of December and even February, there wasn't a lot of snow on the ground. Like, we had snow in between, but it seemed like we'd get rain and it melted away. So it's been a really crazy year. I mean, I enjoy it, but I also know that we might have a hot summer. And so
I could deal with a hot summer.
Yeah. One thing I hope that we don't have this year is black flies.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping the dragonflies hatch before the black flies do.
I will never forget it. When I first moved up here, I'll make this quick. When I first moved up here, I didn't know, I think I've said this in a live before, but I didn't know that the little tiny like gnat bugs, those were black flies. And I reacted horribly, especially on the back of my neck. I just had so many welts. And we were wearing the netting and everything they tell you to wear. And I finally, and I'm a trooper, okay? I can handle a lot. I felt so defeated one day because I was just attacked. I couldn't see through my netting because we had gotten this gray one that is now in the garbage. I felt so defeated with all the bugs and just even trying to do things. And yeah, and anyways, and then I look up and I remember my neighbor Pam had said, when you see a dragonfly, that's when you know help is on its way, kind of thing. So I felt so defeated, and I look up and I was like, oh, that was the dragonfly. And I explain it this way, it sounds so silly, but it reminded me of like a rescue helicopter in a military movie coming down and just like whoop, and they were right there and they hovered and then whoop, they went away. And that's what it felt like. It felt like the rescue helicopter came. That's what my brain thought immediately anyways. But I have learned to absolutely love dragonflies, and I'm hoping that the frost kills the black flies and the dragonflies can go right to the mosquitoes.
That'd be nice. Let's see. Last year my boyfriend heard that because there was less plane flights, the meteorological provisions were less good because they have not enough data. Oh, yeah, I think I heard something about that too.
I think I heard that, but I don't know much about it, so.
Yeah, I've got a couple buddies. Like, I've got one buddy who's an air traffic controller, but he knows tons of stuff about that, so I can give him a call.
Mm-hmm. See, you would know way more about that. That's your thing. Like, and you have buddies with knowledge of that thing, too, where I don't.
Oh, yeah.
My strawberries are starting to come out like crazy. Good old wild strawberries. Us too.
And you found those big ones.
Last year, we planted, I can't remember the variety I got, but I had ordered it. and I think a bunny or the goats had gotten what I thought was all the strawberries, and so I was very, very upset. But then I went out to the garden bed this year, and there was 3 in there, so I took them up and potted them in a planter, because if we move, they're coming with us.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
CGM, my strawberries. Oh no, I read that. Marlene.
Oh, Marlene said
Planes take data while they're in the sky.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what did they say? Oh, cool. Oh, probably to us living so far away. And then CJM shared the maps.
I'm totally using that to plot out the property tomorrow, if it's not raining.
Oh, yep. It looks like that was just maybe I can go find it.
Just saw nice CGM. My grapes, babies, possible freeze this week. Concern, of course, and that's what we're at the freeze. I need to go down and check in the orchard because I want to see. There's a cotton candy sugar plum tree down there, and they're the sweetest plums I've ever tasted.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that it doesn't freeze it because that last year we didn't get anything from it.
I know.
You're gonna have to wait.
No, you're gonna have to wait.
Why?
Keep chatting.
No, I can't. You took the chat.
I know. Just talk about something.
Oh my god.
No, don't say that.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You're a pain in my bupkis.
Yeah, I know.
But-
There. See, I was just getting a link. Calm down.
Oh yeah.
Calm down. There we go.
Thorhaven's back.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome back.
Jules Small Gardening says Hickory Croft has YouTube and Instagram post about it. Good. Sean in Alaska. Hello, Sean. How are you?
He must be a trooper. You're married to Mike.
It makes me a lot of some things. I'll tell you that much. No, we tease each other all the time. But like, if he's gone for more than it is gonna sound really corny. If he's gone for like, I can handle a day. Sometimes it's nice to, have that distance. But if he's gone like overnight, I feel it.
Yeah. At the same time, living with you is similar in many ways to living as a bachelor with my buddies because
What?
because of the shenanigans you get up to. It reminds me of like I married my best friend, and there's a lot that comes with that.
I thought
There's a lot that comes with that.
I thought you were gonna.
No, I won't do
don't
it to
you
you.
dare! Don't you dare!
CGM, I think it has to do with the true north, and the true north moves all the time. But within the last 5 years, it has actually moved. I'm finally a quarter of a turn. Check it out on your compass.
Huh.
I had heard once that like the north and south poles actually reverse after a period of time. Like it's a rotating thing.
Did I miss?
I never did look that up. It was just one of those things you hear about and you're like, oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I believe it or not, but I gotta look it up someday, and you just never do.
Right.
I get a lot of those things that stuck in my head.
I just posted. I might be way behind in the chat, but the topographical map link, I posted it as well.
Chrissy does gardening. Dang black flies are annoying, but horse flies are worse. It feels like they take chunks out of you. Cause I do.
They do, but they don't bother me. See, like, well, I'll get the odd bite, but black flies. If you check out the Instagram and scroll back like 2 years ago, oh, they hurt me bad. They create welts. I can handle mosquito bites, mosquitoes, and not black flies, but horse flies. They'll come at me, but they don't like me. But black flies, they devour me.
Mm-hmm.
But I look at it as I'm building up a tolerance. And so one day, they won't want to bite me.
Okay.
If I'm not positive.
You know what my
about it.
grandpa used to say?
Uh-oh.
The font of wisdom that I draw from my grandfather. He used to tell me, well, if the mosquitoes are biting you and they're bothering you, drink a beer. If they're still bothering you, drink another beer.
No.
And eventually they don't bother you no more.
Yeah. Words to live by from your grandpa.
Oh, God, I miss that, man.
I know.
I used to sit down and I'd hear him say something. Did you just really? I don't know what to say to that.
Trying to find, they're all talking to each other. I love it. Wilderstead, oh, that's to Darren. I still haven't watched your greenhouse vent video. I'm concerned about your OCD adding to mine.
Which is another thing. I still need to look up that greenhouse video.
Yes. And I don't know if I commented, but I watched Thor's. I often watch a lot, but then I'll get pulled away and I leave stuff running, and sometimes I don't comment, but I try to go back. So if I haven't commented, know that I do watch. And he does too. But I don't know if you saw this one. So Thor did an application video for Shed Wars 21.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he has things set up, both Wilderstead and Thor have wonderful setups. But the way things are set up, that's what I need. I need, homes for things. I need to know that this is my bed for, perennials or annuals or whatever. I need to know that's my flower box and this is where our little orchard's going to be. So we were hoping to accomplish that this year. We're still going to have a garden, but with the potential move.
I just need to know how to build stuff.
Yes. Marlene says mosquitoes are here. We have some black flies, but it's a mosquito party. Which is good, because don't mosquitoes eat black flies too? Don't they?
Mosquitoes?
No, I know dragonflies. I thought mosquitoes.
I don't think mosquitoes. No.
I don't know.
But all the animals, they go after all the animals, and you have to kind of watch them because they'll get in their eyes and stuff like that.
Yeah. We haven't seen, knock on wood, any black flies yet. We have seen mosquitoes though. I'll trigger you too. Oh yes, so Plowman's backyard has this. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are still on here, but Plowman's backyard, Kendra and Jason. Jason is got a very long beard, and
it looks like Grizzly Adams.
Yes,
the old version.
And so
it's all white.
Yes, and his wife Kendra has been bugging him for a very long time to trim it up, shave it up, and he hasn't. So he agreed. If they got to 100 subs, that he would get rid of the beard and cut his hair, and he will video it. So if you guys aren't already subbed to them, I don't know if someone can grab a link. Maybe I can. Well, grab the next comment, and then I'll go grab a link.
Well, just
Oh wait, he did post a link.
Perfect.
Perfect.
CJM's usually pretty quick on that stuff for us.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
And Jules says, I've seen skeeters that nearly clearance
to land. They do flybys and it buzzes the windows.
Autumn's here. Okay, I'm here. Where's her intro? You are going to get the very soft version.
I'll give it to her.
No.
I'll give it to her.
You said anybody else that comes in here.
I lied.
Oh.
Welcome to Monday Night Live! That's for you, baby girl. Everybody else, that's about all the energy I got left in me. So if I just suddenly pass out, fall asleep on her, you'll know why.
Yes, we're both there. We're showered, and I'm in my pajamas. My pajama says Leisure Queen.
Boy, yeah. I could pull
an
old thing from Autumn and I.
Go ahead.
It's Autumn. Oh, oh, my land. Oh, oh, my land. No?
No.
She'll know.
She'll know?
Yeah.
Will other people like you know?
Like me? If you're like me, you'll know. But you gotta be special to be like me. I hit my head a few times.
Will he save this? Yes, he saves it. Oh, I'm assuming because if you're married to me. Oh, that was when we were talking about how it's like being married to your bachelorette or you're like a bachelor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sometimes it is.
So he was like, "Is he gonna save it? Is he gonna save it?" Because I didn't know what you were gonna say.
Hey, I knew I was walking that tightrope. That tightrope. I knew.
Yes, we are way behind.
We are way behind.
Okay,
Well,
so
start reading.
I will. What did I do? He saves it. Y'all are so funny. Well, thanks, Jules. We try. The no-see-ums and bite and fly into your eyes. I hate them. Me too. Me too.
Careful, point your leg out.
Okay. I know I was shaking the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. I swelled like crazy from deer flies. My whole leg swelled up once from a bite on my thigh.
I'm gonna get another tea.
Then the liquid drained into my foot and I couldn't fit into it. Oh my goodness, that does not sound fun. Did it just go away on its own or wow. I think I've seen horseflies off with chickens, ducks, and turkeys.
I seen one try to steal my cat once.
Right? There was one, I think we said it back in one of our early videos where they're going to pick Mike up and take him away.
That's why I put on so much weight.
Well, yeah. So they can't lift him. When we first moved up here, so we came from the city, and obviously I didn't know what black flies were, and I thought they were like the big hunkin' flies. And so when we came up here, like I said it already, I felt a little defeated, and now we're a little countrified.
We're getting there.
Oh.
We're getting there. We got lots of
Wilderstead says May to June, no
guidance.
soap, no fragrance, and eat tons of weeds, forageables, and wild caught trout. Minimizes your black fly and mosquito problems big time, for me anyways.
Interesting.
I use it all the time, but I found I use a carbolic soap, and I don't know if that has something to do with black flies. Well, not black flies because they like me, but mosquitoes and the other horse flies. I don't know if that's something to do with it, but
I find that I tend to do a lot of like brush burning and stuff like that, and so the smoke gets rid of a lot of them, or I smell like smoke all day and they just kind of tend to stay away from that.
Right. Look who's in the house. Another one of our boys or babies are in the house. Mr.
Thanks,
Paul.
son. You're always welcome to come help build.
Except for now, because we're in a lockdown and we're not allowed to visit.
You know what? He's been doing some amazing body work on his truck. And
this is Paul is Tyler and Parker's papa or daddy. So you build it, and then you build it and you can come. At least you'll get a clean start. But either way, I'm coming to help you with the garden this year. Yeah, I'm more than welcome.
Absolutely. I've got a project. I have yet to figure out what I want to build it for. Yeah, but I got a set of these plates, and it basically builds a dome, like, an octagon or a dome. So each of the plates sets up with 5 different 2x4s, and you can frame it out and make a dome. I don't know what I want to build with it, or build that for.
Something, we'll wait to see if the house sells. Something for the new place, obviously.
I know. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll build a fort for Tyler and Parker, but...
Yeah. Thor Haven says, oh wait, CJM says, oh, I went all the way down.
Yeah, you missed it.
I did. I think you should do the chat next time.
Okay. Well, we can switch chairs.
Could, but that requires me to move.
I can help teach you how to not only build stuff, but put in windows non-symmetrical to trigger your OCD.
He doesn't need any help with like. Okay, so my eyes are a level. I have my papa's eyes, where I can look and I can literally say it's off by a millimeter or quarter of a millimeter, or it needs to come up like just a smidge. Mike still doesn't know what just a smidge is, and so he's always, I've learned to accept it and love it, and I will look back on it one day and be like, oh, he used to, hang things and they were all crooked, and that's just who he was.
But the thing is like when I built that barn out there, I stepped back and I looked, I'm like, the windows are kind of crooked. So I went back in and re-shimmed them and everything, stepped back, now they're a little crooked the other way. And then I went back in and like I spent 3 hours trying to fix these windows, and finally I just said,
they're gonna be crooked.
they're done.
What he should have done is just have called me, and I would have been like just a smidge to the right, to the left. I just have a very, like, I can tell when something is off very, very easily. I'm very, I don't know if sensitive is the right word, but we're gonna use it.
My biggest hurdle when I go to build anything is that I'll like, okay, this is the structure I want to build, and then I start thinking of the mechanics of what I want it to do, like for the chicken coop. Well, I want this, I want that, I want this, and so I start making adjustments in my head, and I don't write anything down. And so I'm out there looking at it, and I sat there for like an hour just staring at a frame because I'm like trying to figure out what
I come in, because I'll come out there and I'll be like, hey, get to work, and he'll be like, oh no, the wife is yelling, I gotta
They'll start slapping stuff together, and I tear half of it apart and then rebuild it and tear half of it apart again, rebuild this.
Right.
Yeah.
Marlene said, oh, this is to I think Thor. And then so that was a message to Thor.
No problem, Mike, anytime.
Wilder said, oh, they're laughing. Finally, Mike. What's that one too? We're so behind.
Maybe for like Autumn's thing. I don't know. When I gave her Monday Night Live.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. See, okay, I'll catch up. I hit my head a lot of the times and laugh out loud. Autumn says, I do indeed know. My favorite is Down to Goblin Town. Oh, look, brother and sister are chatting in the chat. I love it.
I knew Autumn would know.
Yeah, and I love seeing you guys in the chat.
Yes.
Dave planned to keep Dave plans to on keeping away mosquito. Wait, Dave planned to keeping away mosquitoes works. Oh, Dave's plan. Okay.
Because it keeps people away, and so the mosquitoes follow them. Because he smells like fish. That'd be awesome. That's funny.
I just caught on to that.
There's so many times I've gotten up.
I feel like such an idiot.
No, like last year when I was working at the plant, there were so many times I got up for work, I took my shower, and then I just ran out, and I'd get to work, and I'd be working, and I'm like,
oh,
I forgot deodorant, but I'm like, I worked alone, so I was just stinking myself out. Hopefully nobody comes over.
To the point where I had to pack a deodorant in his lunch bag so that he wouldn't forget.
Oh, I still forgot. I do it at like lunch or break or something. I slap some on in the car.
I feel like such an idiot for missing that. When I just went on like, oh, well, when Wilderstead said eat fish. Don't wear it. Don't use any soap. I just caught on to that. It's okay.
Shaking the camera.
I'm sorry.
That's one of the things.
Apparently, Jules had left for the night. So good night if you're still here, but probably not because we are way behind.
Yes.
Marlene says, always good to check this video before the black fly season. Sorry, I'm late in the conversation, but just remembered it. And then she posted a black fly video, so I'll have to check that out. Quebec Homestead. Hello, Mallory. How are you? Hey, y'all. Just wanted to stop and say hi. Just put to start a movie with Ben.
I hope it's a good movie. There's one I want to see that's out.
Which one?
Nobody.
Oh, yes. We can watch that.
There's this clip that I watched, and it's got Doc Brown. So I forget his name, and it's so hilarious.
She's gonna leave us running for watching.
Aww.
Thank you.
Gotta love people. Gotta love these people.
I love these people. I just looked at our watch hours today. We're far away, and we're getting watch hours every single day.
We're gaining
We're
every day.
gaining, quite a few every single day. I mean, it's not like some people, but we're gaining a lot. But I know we lose some too. But I've calculated how much we're supposed to lose over a 3 month period, and I think we should be higher. I also recently discovered that shorts, and if you have videos on your community tab, they don't count as watch time unless it's an actual video of yours, like a link to a video.
Oh.
So we are at I think we're at like close to 2,300, so we still have like 1,700 to go until we are monetized. That's not the purpose, but it would be nice, especially with Mike being off.
Yeah,
because his sick leave just ran out. So, and he is in no way, shape, or form ready to go back.
I'm doing everything one-handed, so this arm is just gonna be like real swole, like 18-inch biceps and stuff, and this arm's gonna be
right. Have a nice movie, Mallory. And then, hey, Paul, you should message me on Facebook. I'll show you my snakes. Oh, yeah, Autumn got some snakes and a spider, I think her boyfriend has.
Her boyfriend got a spider,
yeah. No, thank you.
A tarantula.
Hickory Croft Farm says, hi, guys. Hello, Hickory Croft. And just so you know, we were talking about the gardening club earlier. If you can link, because I haven't got it yet, if you can link your group for Eastern Ontario, if you can find that and link it here, I will make you guys, where is it? Okay, I will make you guys a moderator so that you can add the link. Moderator, let's see if that works.
Watch hours are a long slog for sure, but definitely worth the long haul. And I mean, one of the things that I'm really looking forward to, because like, we're supposed to do a few things. This summer we're supposed to have a fishing derby. I don't know if that's going to happen or not because of everything's going on. And then on top of that, a long-term goal is I'd like to go on the road, like do a tour. What are you giggling about?
Your son, not mine.
Pay a COVID protester to shout you guys out in front of a local news source.
Just an idea. Yes, go ahead and share those links, please. I was saying earlier that I watched your video and I got the link and I'm going to go and join your club, but today we've been like outside all day. Yeah. I'm burnt and I didn't get around to it, but I will do it tonight or tomorrow morning. So if anybody else in Eastern Ontario wants to join the gardening group for Eastern Ontario, it is a network worldwide, but you can join Hickory Croft's group that they had started for Eastern Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
Don't egg them on, Austin. Yeah.
That was a brilliant idea. Like, you imagine, because not only would it be on the news media, but then it would blow up on YouTube and all sorts of other places. They'd be like, hey, did you hear about this? And everybody come check us out or something. We just blow everything away, and I'd love it.
Oh, I just had a fly land on my nose. It's kind of funny. I was getting a lot of views on 2 videos, then all of a sudden the 2 videos stopped getting views at 249. Yeah, I found that with some of them. Some of them can be seasonal. We have our top videos most of them are about our ATVs, and I'm like, we don't know nothing about ATVs really.
Yeah, the one thing I did find is like where the fuse box was located on mine, because it took me forever to search for it and find it on Google and on YouTube. So when I found it, I was just, okay, fine, I'm going to put up a video for it. And I did. I did like a 15-second video or something. Mm-hmm. And that's one of one of our biggest ones.
Yeah, that one's, most of our videos get like, 50 to 100, 150 views. Sometimes there's a few that has a little more, but those 2 videos have like over 10,000, I think. So that's not too bad.
And anybody who knows me, my experience with mechanics is slim. Like I took shop class and small engines and stuff like that in high school, and then from there I've done some work on my own cars, but I by no means know everything. I
Right.
knew where to find things
Good night,
normally.
guys.
Who?
Wilderstead,
Oh,
Dave and
good night,
Amanda.
Wilderstead.
Thank you so much for popping on. And then Hickory Croft says no worries at all. We feel the same. We were the same. 4 days of work this weekend and still don't feel like we got much done. Oh my goodness, we were out there and we look and it looks nicer, but it doesn't look like we did a lot. We did a lot of cane pulling because the house is going to be on the market the 26th.
Yeah.
So officially on the market as of the 26th, so that'll be good. And then Thor says, I'm outside so much now I'm having trouble catching lives and videos. I know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And that's why, like, I will go to people's channel that we support and stuff. And even if I don't comment, I definitely watch. And I will let playlists run. Sometimes it's just, like I'll put up a small playlist because we don't have unlimited internet. But I try to do that as much as we can until we get Elon internet.
Yes.
Right.
Which might be why we blew through our internet this month.
Yeah, we still have
to call and reset it.
We have to reset because we get like 100 gigs, I think, and we don't even use. We don't watch a lot of TV. We don't.
No, I was wondering why they went. You probably left some play those on. Hang on, I'm gonna grab something.
What do you?
I need ibuprofen.
Oh, his shoulder. Just he can turn, and his shoulder's done. It's been frustrating for him. We know that feeling, Thor, but we tried to get in for from normal tours a few minutes ago. Or we just, oh my gosh, I am exhausted. We just got in from normal tours a few minutes ago. That was with us. We were outside all late morning, and then we came in just about 5:10 after 7. And we turned on another live from North Shore. And then we went right to our live. And then after our live, I think we're going right to bed.
Yeah. I know. I ended up sleeping in this morning because I couldn't sleep last night. And then, so late.
Crucy says, I wish I had 10,000 views, maybe in time and after more videos being posted. I find it's consistency is huge.
Yeah.
So we just started a schedule last month. We're in April, so last month.
Yep.
And we come on Mondays for a live, Tuesdays and Thursdays for videos. We think we're gonna up it, maybe one more video somewhere in the week.
We'll have to decide that after all this other work is.
Yeah, but we're also gonna have a lot of projects on the go, so might as well put the videos out for it.
Mm-hmm.
But like if we want to try to get monetized, we need to start doing something a little different because we'll eventually get monetized, but not that you make much money in the beginning anyways, but if you want to start making money at it, because he's off right now. So
I'm excited if this does sell and we build up front. I'm excited to do a time-lapse video of building the cabin up front.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That would make it is really hard, but we're on the for limited internet, we're on track to get Elon Musk's Starlink.
Yeah, Starlink.
So
which should be unlimited for the same cost and like not even double faster, like forever much more faster.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
What did you just say?
Well,
our new internet will be much more faster?
Much more better.
Much more.
It'll be
It'll
much
be funner?
more. It'll be much more gooder.
Funner and gooder and better. And then Autumn says, okay guys, I gotta go shower now. Good night. I love you so much, and we love you too, baby girl. It will come, Chrissy. Yes, it will. It will definitely come. We've been doing videos, mind you, for the first year, almost 2 years, which is what we've been on YouTube. We weren't consistent. We'd post here and there. I find it's a hit and miss. So we're trying to do a mixture. So we do some of those ones that are like the ones that have 10,000 views. I research them to the topics to see if it was going to be a good video, and there wasn't a lot of competition out there. And so I found that little niche. I didn't think it would be our top videos all about ATVs, but and then I made sure, like I did the thumbnail that was really good, and I planned it all out. We planned a lot of it out, so we've done a few of these videos where we've planned it out, we've had script, we've done really good thumbnails, and only a couple of them really took off. So like we did one with your gas pump that doesn't really have any views at all.
And
at all.
But at the same time, I'm still not upset that I put it out there, because it's one of the best things that I could have done to prepare, like
for his surgery.
Yeah, and so now I've got these. Whenever we go out to fill the generator, I can just turn on this little electric pump and it pumps in, and I love that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Christy was asking how we come up with ideas for videos. We've done the research, or she's done most of the research, to be honest, and we've come up with some videos like that. But I think the majority of our videos is because we just never really sit still. We end up like getting goats or getting chickens, and so then I'm building a goat barn, I'm building a chicken coop, or we got goat babies on the go, or
and some of our most popular videos, like I just did the goat milk tasting.
Yeah,
it's not the most popular, but it's definitely one of the most commented. I had so many people private message me on Facebook, or even left a comment on the video that I shared on my personal Facebook, and they again, their comment was my reaction, which it was genuine and true, and I was just like, oh, it's just, like, we didn't have a video for that night. We were super busy, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try our goat's milk. We got to try it sometime soon. And it was one of the most commented videos. And
you
so
did zero editing to that, too.
Zero editing. I uploaded it from the phone to YouTube. No editing, no nothing, and it's one of the most commented videos.
And for the next one, Thorhaven said he was thinking about doing a butchering for his bull. If you do that video, I will definitely watch it. We were just talking about, we watched something saying that goat meat was the most healthy meat for you. It's like leaner, it's full, got more protein.
They carry their fat internally and not in their meat.
Yeah, so that's one thing that maybe eventually we'll try to do, but I don't know
how.
Yeah. That's something.
Although, right now I could eat cash right now.
Oh, he's just a disturber.
The girls are going back into heat, and so he's just being a boy goat, really. That's what it is. Thinking of, you read that already? Yes, definitely do the butcher video.
Yes. I mean, I would totally watch it. I know there's probably going to be a section of viewers out there that would not like it.
Oh, for sure.
But
I posted it wasn't a how-to by any means, but when we first butchered chickens.
Yeah, and that was the first time either one of us had ever done it.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest thing I can say to it is I carve a turkey every year.
Oh, Red in the Valley said that was hilarious. Love that video. I left such a long reply, but I had to. And that was such a good reply too. And I don't think we're too far from you, because I know you had mentioned where you were, and we are just outside the valley. So I don't think we're too far from each other. And then Chrissy says, thank you for talking about it. No problem. It took, now that we've hit 1,000, we could do lives and stuff, so that does definitely bring in a little bit of watch time. But it also helps to connect people, with us with the viewers and other homesteaders and other channels. And I also find that we're growing a little bit more. What are we at now? I don't even know. I know we're over 1,100.
I think it was 11:30 last I checked. Something
like that. So we're in the 11:30s, and I find it's growing a little bit more, and there's more interaction. I find that there's more comments being left on videos now than there was 6 months ago. So
it's like I find that it's like our name or our channel's getting out there a little bit. So in the community, everybody's starting to talk, and there's a lot of activity in and amongst the community. and it's like I said, it's just amazing. It's like an amazing family.
Hickory Croft said the nice part about breaking down an animal carcass, you can't really mess it up because it's all still edible.
It's true.
It's true.
Even an ugly cut still.
Even
still cut
after
of meat.
we butchered the chickens. The first few,
Oh yeah.
there's like a few still in our freezer. So, and yeah, it was it's still good. It is really good.
Mm-hmm.
So the meat was actually pretty good. I'm here. LOL, goat's milk. How did you do it? Well, there's a video. Did you see that video, Jeremy? I don't remember if he commented. Go watch the video. Yes. I wanted it. So I really, really wanted to enjoy their milk. Because it's another thing added that we can produce. Well, the goats produce, but it's another thing on the homestead that we don't have to go out. Perfect example. We ran out of the milk that we have. We don't have a lot of supply yet because she's still feeding baby, but we're going to separate them for night times Wednesday. And so we don't have a huge supply, but we didn't have milk and Mike got to use it in his cereal. So,
and I'm excited to report that as a lactose intolerant person developed later in life, it doesn't affect me at all. Like, I have no issues with it, and that's super cool.
Hickory Croft says yes, it's all around the internal organs on a goat. So it's not the fat is not in the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, calm down, Becca. It's all still edible. Yep. We've done similar videos for our rabbits. Oh, Becca. It's not. What are you doing, girl? Can you finish reading that?
Yeah.
You okay?
Did one on processing, the one on doing deboning the carcass, one on butchering our roosters, and then one on our first ram. Wow, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to go check all those out too then. I'm outside Renfrew in Horton.
Okay.
I'm literally across the road from out township office. Maybe I shouldn't say that publicly, but it's okay. I've been public before.
I've been in public. Mike used to work in Renfrew, so we aren't too far.
Yep.
Do the live streams add to your watch time viewing hours? Yes, they do. Actually, since I have a couple channels here, one thing I'm noticing is, so as soon as we're done, we get almost like a tally of how much watch time this video has generated. So it's usually averages like 15 to 20 hours with everybody coming in. And if we're on for 2 hours, it's not hard to do. But then it goes and it says like it's only generated the watch time from the people who watch the video after. But on our phone, it still says that we've generated like 15 hours from this video. So it's really weird. Even when it should all be processed 2 weeks later, it's still saying different things on the phone and the computer, and I don't know which one to do. But I'm finding our watch hours are kind of wonky, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just I give up trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that one day it just kind of explodes and we're there.
Oh, Kendra is in the house on her work break.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yes. Yes, I was gonna say, Miss Kendra, if you're still there, share your link, or if maybe Hidden Blessings can share their link to their channel. They're trying to hit 100 subscribers.
Yes.
And
if he does,
if they get 100,
yeah, he'll shave his beard.
We'll be helping out a mama because she won't have this long beard, and I know, like, yeah. Let's get her there. Let's just do it. Bomber Steve says, good day from Central Victoria, Australia. Well, hello.
Yes.
What time of day is it there? Is it
the
tomorrow
other side of
there?
The world.
Is it? It's tomorrow already there. I know it's.
I think so.
Well, because it's 9:15, but I think it's tomorrow morning.
It's got to be similar to Okinawa because I know my buddy lives in Okinawa. And it's like 13 hours ahead. Talking about fat, I'll have to make sure I show pics of our bull. Very little fat at all compared to the other beef cows.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Hidden Blessing said, that's great that milk doesn't bother Mike. I know,
Now-
because let me tell you.
Now, Thorhaven, I got a question too, because I've always been under the assumption that a good marbling through beef is important for flavor, because the flavor is transferred through the fat. So, like, is it just like the outer layer of fat that we're talking about? That I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. Bomber Steve says, Hickory Croft Farm, things are great today, back at work and busy, which is good. That is good. Plowman's, yes, please get them to 100 subscribers. She wants the beard gone and the hair gone. No, I'll have to ask her privately if we can say that. People think that Jason is older than he is because of the white, gray.
Mm-hmm.
And so she is looking forward to that hair and beard being gone. So Red in the Valley says they have Holstein bull that they'll be processing soon for hamburger meat. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for your video. Mm-hmm.
Bomber Steve says he's 12 hours ahead.
So it's 9 a.m. in the next morning. That's kind of cool.
11:14 a.m.
Oh, so
tomorrow.
then that's 14 hours, isn't it? Because 12 hours would be 9.
Yeah.
So you're 14 hours ahead.
14 hours ahead. Math is not my strong suit right now.
No. Math, weather. Shall I go on?
Who asked you?
Who invited you?
I invited me.
Uh-huh.
I is important.
Thank you, Hickory Croft, for sharing Plowman's Backyard. It's coming sooner. Well, you know what, CJM, Jeremy and Carmela? Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah. Yeah. Once that beard comes off and a nice haircut, he looks 20 years younger.
He does. I've seen pictures. You would not recognize him. I don't recognize him from looking back at pictures where he has. I'm like, what? How? Are you doing it yourself, Red in the Valley? Okay, so that's not for us. Math is hard. For Mike, it is.
I went to public schools. I graduated. Turd in my class.
Thor says both outside fat, inside as well as very little marbling. We already ate the tenderloins, and it was really good.
Tenderloin's the best.
Thank you, Carmela Heard. Jeremy says, hurry up, Carmela. Move to the country and eat some lot of peaches.
That's one thing I wish
I
we
should
could do
have
up here.
asked people to comment on his age. They would totally be surprised. Hint, he's not 73. Crucida's gardening. 1 + 1 is 11. Yep.
That's chicken math, apparently.
Yeah, and that's okay, right, Kendra? Chicken math is a thing. I got a message the other day, and it was, I think, remember that sign Jason and you had talked about, need help with money or something? Wife buys chickens.
Wife bought more chickens or something.
Jason sent me that the other day, and then he was like, help, my wife bought more chickens, and she did.
That comes just above the other sign that I saw, where the guy said, help, I need, my family was killed by ninjas, I need money for karate lessons. It's like,
where are we? Hickory Croft, most likely, yes. This Aladdin's multiple services booked up until next summer. So that was for not us. I'm so tired.
CJM, I did not make third in
Thank
the
you.
class. I was at the back of the class. Happy 420. After a decade, chicken math corrects itself.
After a decade, yeah. Yes.
I don't want to know this.
Hey, I could have gotten more chickens this year. And did we?
No.
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 normally I would have said back in like
I did
February.
negative chicken math this year.
Yes, we did. We lost a couple.
Yep.
Which, by the way, we got to put them to bed.
You didn't put them to bed?
No, they were all roaming still. It was daylight. They weren't even in their coop.
All right. Well, I can go out and do that right now.
We'll do it when we're done.
Fair enough. It's already dark out.
Totally a thing. Chicken math? Yeah.
Yes. Now,
I started with 6.
another thing that's coming up this week is I'm rebuilding a wall.
And we're going to try something super cool. We're going to see if it works. Hopefully it does.
Yep.
We're going to stain the wall behind us with vinegar.
And?
Vinegar. And a secret ingredient.
Okay.
And so hopefully that will come out tomorrow. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
We'll see.
But we're going to try it. We are on the Cheap and Cheap.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Well, I bought the wood last year. And so I got a really good deal on it before everything went crazy. I just hope I haven't used it all.
Not homeless. Wife keeps buying chickens. That's what the sign said. Yep, I got that message from him.
Now, that being said, I know I've had a couple people ask me here and there what I've done in my life and stuff, but one of my favorite things to do, it's wasn't just part of my job, but it was also a passion, was stain.
Mm-hmm.
There are very few that would even attempt it, but I can custom match stain.
Oh, custom.
So I love getting in there and just checking out what stain colors come out of different woods and stuff, and I'd be back there all day.
Yeah. What?
Shaking the camera.
I'm not doing anything.
You was.
Red in the Valley says, I haven't had chickens in 4 years and decided time to get some again, so we have 18 layers and 2 ducklings coming when they're hatched. That is awesome. It's the perfect year to get them.
Is it?
Yes, if you don't have them.
Is it just this year though?
No, I mean, no. It's always a good time, but especially now.
What about last year?
Well, last year would have been good too because we were in the same area. And the year before that was my first year, so it was a perfect year for everyone to get some.
We have so many eggs.
We do, and
Eggs.
We live down a side, not even road, so you think the road that you have to get to our place. When my parents came to visit, they asked if, like, how is that a main road? And because it's a dirt road, and it is. And then you turn down our other smaller, not maintained dirt road.
Yes.
I think it's actually an ATV trail, is what it's considered.
I know, but at the same time, it was actually built as a road, so it has the proper ditches, it has proper culverts here and there. Like they've even got a turnaround, but
we still have to plow it. But anyways, yeah, it's and you can only advertise your eggs at your driveway. So Mike put a sign up on our mailbox that's at the end of the road to come down, but
because it's still on our property.
We keep giving them away. We don't sell them. We just
We're
keep giving
horrible
them.
business people. So
We are.
we love to share. We love to give. We love to. Yeah. Come give a hug.
Right.
Hugs are free.
Well, yeah. No, I mean just because of right now, we're not allowed out of our houses.
I know. I give no cares. Hugs are still free.
Oh, really?
Well, read it aloud.
So I didn't know that. Plowman's Backyard got her first 4 ever chickens from Stephanie at Hickory Croft Farms.
Wow.
It's a small world. You didn't tell me that.
I should mention they're baby chicks at the moment. Have a long way before eggs. Oh, that was Red in the Valley.
Mm. Do you still have any of the partridge chanticleers at Plowman's? And then Crucy says, how do you keep the chickens warm during the winter? Do they need some sort of heating? sorry if it's a dumb question. I have no experience with chickens. It's not a dumb question.
There's
Not at
no
all.
such thing as a dumb question. We moved up here, we knew nothing. We had to ask tons of questions.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen several people who've had to put heating in their coops. Like they'll use a light bulb, they'll use different things.
Mm-hmm.
I did something different.
Well, we're off grid, so we can't do electrical.
Yeah.
Because the winter is the hardest time for us in solar.
So what I did is I built the coop and I built it on stilts, and then we did a deep litter method, so that helped with the heat inside the coop as well. And it's bigger, just a little bit bigger than I would say a large dog house.
It was perfect size for 6
Yeah.
to 10 chickens.
But anyways,
Yeah.
so then on top of or around that, I built a chicken run, and I fenced it all in, so it's all fenced in on the top, on the sides, because I was worried about chicken hawks and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And then during winter, I covered it all in plastic. So what I do is I throw plastic all around it and strap it down with strapping.
Greenhouse plastic.
Greenhouse plastic,
Mm-hmm.
and it created a greenhouse for their front porch. So they would come out, they'd have daylight every day, they'd have a little area to walk around and scratch.
Yeah, it's like you just wrapped it in greenhouse plastic, and we didn't add anything to it though.
No.
Like we added some shavings and stuff like that, and we did deep litter bed.
I already said that.
Did you?
I did.
I was reading comments.
I know
Sorry.
you were.
I
You
ignore
didn't pay attention
half
to
the
me.
time. I don't.
So that.
But I also want to mention something else. We also got winter hardy birds. So we do have some with long combs, but the ones with shorter combs are much better for winter. But with that being said, all of ours that do have long combs, they're fine. You know, if it does get to a point where it's like -30, -40 or whatever, I'll put Vaseline on the long combed chickens. Yeah, I know. Stop. I know. Okay, you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm so tired. I'm like, I think we're gonna have to cut this off soon because I'm.
Red in the Valley. I think we feel the time is now, LOL, best to have something rather than nothing.
100%.
Especially with all the food going up in price, all the gas going up in price.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything's going crazy. Just insane.
Yeah.
So, am I upset that we have chickens? No. Do I make fun of her for having lots of chickens? Yes! Because I married my best friend, and that's what guys do. Hickory Croft. Well, that is cool. Nice to know you still have one. Okay. There's no better time than the present.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
100%.
a small world. Yep.
Yep.
I was told by an old timer, as long as you keep them dry and well fed, watered,
Dry
when
is
it's
key.
the dead of winter, they will be fine. It worked great when I had them. No losses.
Yep.
And they laid all winter too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that had more to do with the sunlight from everything I've read, though, but I don't know. And so you can't take my word for it. I didn't know what I was doing when I started. I just did whatever made sense to me, and it worked. So there you go.
Hickory Croft said, yes, winter hardy breeds are important. That's the partridge chanticleers there. That's like the partridge chanticleers. They are pretty much unfazed by the gold, which is pretty awesome. I actually know someone else who breeds chanticleers, and so what I wanted, because I jumped in, I just got my chickens. I didn't know anything about ordering. I didn't know anything about chickens other than how to take care of them and what I read and through a book and watched online. But going forward, what I think I want to do is just have all heritage breeds, and definitely look into winter hardy, because a couple of the birds we did have like their combs. There was a couple little pieces that got frostbite. With that being said, they're fine now. But I want to do a little bit more of the heritage birds. So,
and no, there was no extra insulation. I tried putting insulation in, and then the birds kept pecking at it before I could get it clad in inside.
But we can also use hay or straw.
but we didn't. We should have. We could have.
We could, yeah.
But we ended up just doing the deep litter method, which generates heat in and of itself. And I think it also helped that it's a smaller chicken coop. So with all the birds in there, they generated body heat as well.
Yeah, and then the deep litter method, it creates heat too. So.
I said that.
Did you? Like just now?
Just now. Like just right now.
And I'm the one that's always on the ball.
All that talk about butchering and the fat, I had to take a few pics of the bull hanging. They're up on my professional Facebook page now.
Professional? No.
Personal.
Personal.
It's a personal professional. I saw the cuts of meat hanging in. I don't know where I saw it. I saw his meat hanging up from the butcher.
Thor says we have Shauna Claire's as well. Plowman's Backyard says I wouldn't mind Kendra getting more of those chickens. Wink, Jason. I'm sure, Jason, you want her to get more? We can let you know when we have more. Yep. For Plowman's Backyard. The Wyandottes are nice too. Short combs. Yeah. That's
and Hickory Croft said that dry is important, as well as ventilation. And I put vents on both the top and the back of the roof, but it's got one big door in the front, and so every morning I would go out and open that big door, and it'd leave it open all day long, and they would just be in the front run, so they had plenty of ventilation every day. So yeah, very important, because apparently chickens are very, very sensitive to like their respiratory systems,
yeah.
right?
You have to make sure there's air coming in and out. So we did put a vent in the chicken coop.
Too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, the Wyandottes are nice too. Short combs. I love the Wyandottes. We have silver laced. I want to section them off and actually breed those too. So we might have to build a little something for the Wyandottes.
When?
Well, they're here now.
Like another chicken coop?
You know, we can actually use that little, what we had the meat birds in. That Hidden Blessings lent us.
Yes.
The chicken trailer.
Uh-huh.
Or tractor. We can put the chickens in there. Like those two. Just so, because you have to isolate them, I think, for, is it 2 or 3 weeks? So that, because basically chicken sperm can last in a female chicken for some time, so you have to keep them with the rooster that you want to breed them with for like 3 weeks.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So because we have 2 roosters, if we didn't have 2 roosters,
I'll get something better, even better.
What?
So I'll take that dog kennel, the dog house that's been here forever, and I'll just convert that.
Sure, that's good.
Easy.
Done. Oh, ExploreNet.
We probably hit 100%.
Is that what? Is that?
I don't know. It could be. You'll have to check my email now.
Oh boy, we might have hit our data cap. We just got an email from.
What did you just do?
I don't know.
You just moved it up.
Okay. Don't forget the wood prices. Don't forget the wood prices for building coop.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I've already got a pile of lumber.
I think they were talking to. Oh, maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I know.
I think it's time. We're just gonna make ourselves look a fool.
I've got that pile of lumber out back, so I got a bunch of 2x6s and 2x8s, 2x10s, a bunch of tongue groove 3/4 inch. So.
It's time, bedtime for us guys. Talk to you soon. It's clearly bedtime for us too. Good night, though. Good night. All right. Well, I think I'll finish off the comments.
You get into breeding, you will end up
here.
wanting more coops for sure. We have 6 coops to keep the. Oh.
Right, and then Red in the Valley said if the channel Simple Living Alaska can keep their chickens without issue, I think we're gonna be safe. Them are some hardy birds. Exactly.
No kidding.
Oh, Honey Badger's Homestead. Hello. We're just about to leave. We are. Oh, there's 17 people here now.
We got plumb tuckered out today because we went out and we were doing clearing the property off, and it looks really good now. But there was a lot of one-handed labor.
Yeah. Well, for him, I was 2 hands. Sorry, not sorry. So I think that's everybody.
Okay.
All the comments. So hopefully we reached you all. If we didn't, we're sorry. We're exhausted. But
thank you all for very, very much for showing up tonight,
Yes.
spending some time with us.
yes,
We love having you. We love answering any questions you throw our way. So don't ever feel like it's a silly question. Always ask.
yes,
Night
yes.
pudding. So as always, take care. God bless, and until next time.
No, it's until you do this all the time.
I love
It's
doing
so
it
backwards.
to you. I love doing it.
No.
I'm backwards.
No, do it properly. I can't leave without it properly.
Then you do it.
All right, guys. Until next time, take care.
God bless.
And God bless. We love you.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, how do you end this now? All right. Good night, guys. Bye.